Stay tuned as we play the most expensive game known to action figure collectors, which is of course Marvel Legends Catch Up. Pow and welcome back to the channel, Dan Who Reviews. As always, my name is Dan W. Make sure you are following me on Instagram at It's Dan Who. And if you're on Twitter, follow me there as well at Dan Who Reviews. And today is another mail call video where I've got a lot of Marvel Legends in the mail recently. For the first time in a while, I've got three full waves of Marvel Legends to get into and unbox and review and all of that good stuff. But before I jump into that, I do want to say a special thank you to everyone who has been joining me for my weekly live streams right here on the channel, talking Marvel Legends and this crazy collecting hobby in general. I've been doing it with my co-host Brandon, aka Hero.collections on Instagram. So make sure you go and check him out. Check out our playlist we've got on the channel right now. And every week we've moved the days to Thursdays at 8 p.m. UK time. Do the maths of what time that is wherever you are in the world. I'll put the links in the description below to the playlists and all of that good stuff. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. And if you have been watching recently, we've been talking about retro Marvel Legends. And that segues perfectly into the first thing I want to talk about today. So in front of me here, we have these beautiful retro Spider-Man packaging. So of course we have Mysterio, and then here we have this deluxe Kingpin. So obviously I've had these for a little while now. Very happy about this. Love this retro Spider-Man packaging. It's that Spider-Man animated TV show that I loved so much as a kid. Probably like it a little bit more than X-Men, which may be controversial, but this retro packaging is so nostalgic. I remember it as a kid, and it's crazy now that we've got these figures all these years later. So long may it continue, and we know it is continuing, as Hasbro have already announced Black Cat in that retro packaging. We also are getting Cyborg Spider-Man, which I predicted on my live stream. If you were watching, you heard it here first. And then most recently, for Marvel Monday in November, they revealed J. Jonah Jameson. So that brings the total to about 11 retro Spider-Man figures we've got so far. And as I said, I hope it continues because I want to see every Spider-Man villain in that Rogues Gallery on that retro packaging, so I can create a whole wall of these designs because it's so nostalgic, so beautiful, like it a lot. It's going to pain me to open them, but that's why I buy two, because I'm insane like that. But yes, that's the retro figures, but I have got a bigger box right here of more Marvel Legends. So as you can see, 3 full waves. So first wave I'm going to talk about is the very controversial Age of Apocalypse. That's right, people. I have actually cracked. I have caved in. It's Dan Yun's fault. I've actually got the Age of Apocalypse wave. Now, you all know me. I wanted Sugar Man. I didn't know if I wanted to get this whole wave. I collect so much nonsense there had to be cuts. And Age of Apocalypse was the first Marvel Legends wave that I had skipped in nearly 5 years. So obviously I was always going to go back around and get it, wasn't it? It was going to bug me because I wanted that Sugar Man. I wanted all the characters that seeped into the 616, which was Dark Beast, Sugar Man, and Sugar Man is the Builder-figure. So I managed to find these on sale at Forbidden Planet. So I didn't pay full retail for all of these. So I'm quite happy about that. But I have learned to love these character designs a little bit more than my previous thoughts. As I said, when Age of Apocalypse was happening in the comics, I was heavily into the TV show. I wasn't reading the comics. So when I ever glanced to that world, I was like, that's not my version of the X-Men. So I always ignored it. And then as I grew older, I just sort of stayed away. But as I've got older, I've went back and I've learned to like them and appreciate what they are. And yes, very 90s heavy. So we've got Weapon X there, obviously, aka Wolverine with his stubby arm. And then we've got X-Man as well. So these, now I've got them in hand, they don't look bad at all, people. What else have I got? So I've also got Sunfire and Morph. Not the Morph I want, but hopefully that Morph's coming in retro packaging. But yes, there's 2 more. And again, these look nice. They look nice. A couple more here. So there's Jean Grey. Again, not my Jean Grey, but it is Age of Apocalypse, dead on accurate. And then we've got Wild Child. So now I've got Wild Child, I sort of need Sabretooth. And now I've got Jean Grey and Weapon X. I sort of need Cyclops, who's an actual Cyclops in the 295 universe. That's right, Age of Apocalypse happens in an alternative 295 universe. Gets very confusing, but go and watch my live stream. I try and explain it. And then last but not least, this is the reason I brought this whole wave. Brandon sold me this for too good of a price for me to say no to. It is, of course, Dark Beast. And Beast is my favourite X-Men. And that is why I also had to pick up an extra one of these that landed on not Forbidden Planet, Comic and Cocktails. Managed to get some more import stock. So now I've got these 2 nice and yeah, Beast. Let's see this blue Beast on retro packaging, please, Marvel team. That is what I want to see. That's probably my most anticipated. I don't know why. I just need this blue Beast on that nostalgic X-Men retro packaging. So yes, there's a pile of figures, and that's just one wave. So yes, I officially cracked. I got the Age of Apocalypse wave. Now let me know in the comments below. Do you want to just see one full review of all of these figures in one little video? Well, one probably long video. Or should I do single reviews like I usually do? These have been around for a while now, so I doubt there's going to be any surprises. So I'll probably bungle them all into one video. But let me know in the comments below what you want to see with that Age of Apocalypse wave. Now let's get into the new figures. Now these have still been around for a while, but let's start off with the Gamerverse wave, aka the Joe Fixit wave. And here we have two Gamerverse figures I didn't need, but now I have them. It is I will take another Iron Man, to be fair. So this is the blue armor. I've not played the game yet, but I will take another Iron Man to add to my Hall of Armor up here anyway. You can see the white Star Burst, as I call it, armor up there. Oh, it's the Star Boost, I know. But yeah, now I've got a blue Iron Man armor to add to the shelf. And then we've got like a stealth version of Cap, which I've been told isn't even in the game. So I don't know, but at least we get unmasked head with these. I don't know, I'm trying to find a positive. Didn't need them, but I've got them. So now I've got a whole little pile of Gamerverse figures. I guess I should really play that game, and maybe I'd learn to love them a little bit more. Two figures I did want, though, was Falcon, and then we got Jocasta. So Jocasta is, of course, Ultron's girlfriend, but Falcon is one of those classic comic characters we've wanted for a while. Now, he may not be in his most classic design. We don't even have a red wing in there. It's the more modernized comic version of Falcon, but still, I'll take it. We needed a comic Falcon for the shelf, especially to add with some of those 80th anniversary figures I've got here on the shelf behind me. So yeah, very happy to have Falcon. And then Jocasta was a nice oddball. The first time we've ever got a Jocasta in any type of figure form from any line ever. So yeah, happy to add new characters to the shelf as always. Another couple of new characters to my collection. First and foremost is Kang. Very nice villain. The Toy Biz one apparently is one of those figures that still holds up in your collection to this day, which is very rare for Toy Biz to still hold up. But this Kang blows it out of the water apparently. Much nicer, new molds, great articulation, and Kang is probably going to play a role in the MCU moving forward as well, maybe. So it's nice to get an updated comic version for the Hasbro era. And then here we have Thunderstrike, who is apparently very 90s. Now I need to learn a bit about this guy because I don't know much about Thunderstrike. We only get one head, the Screaming Head, which I know a few people would prefer to have the neutral and the Screaming Head, but still, Thunderstriker looks good. I need to learn about this guy, do myself a Who Is He segment. And in there, you can see the Joe Fixit head, which is apparently a Gamerverse Joe Fixit head, which again, I called that design to be made in figure form in one of my videos ages ago. And he's sort of a grey green, so you can sort of say it's comic version of Joe Fixit, but it's really the Gamerverse version of Hulk, essentially, but they call it Joe Fixit, so I'm sure you can fudge it into your collection, but still, it's a suited big body that I'm sure you can do some head swapping and stuff. People will like it. But yes, like adding new characters to the shelf, you know me, always happy to do that, and we're going to do that some more with this next wave, because now we have the Venompool wave, and the first one I want to talk about is movie Venom. Now, this is not a figure I thought we were ever going to get, not a figure I thought I wanted, but now that the MCU is going multiverse, and we may get Tom Holland going into the Tom Hardy films, or vice versa, Doctor Strange is going to be mixing it up. I guess this is fair game now to go amongst the MCU, maybe. Who knows? We shall see what the future holds. But it's still looking like a very nice, just a solid Venom figure, whether you're a fan of the Venom movie or not. It's clearly Venom with that big tongue. You get two interchangeable heads, new body mold. This is much more impressive in person than I expected it to be, and I'm very curious to see how the MCU and the Sony mergers sort of mix with all these films. We shall see what the future holds. But yes, now we have a Venom Marvel legend, which is crazy that in 2020 we had no MCU films, but we've got Fox X-Men figures and now Sony Venom figures. Crazy world we're living in. But next up we have Phage, which is another symbiote member. He's the yellow one this time, a bit mustardy. He's on the Bucky Cat body, but again, he's different enough to stand out amongst the other symbiotes on the shelf, which I've got some down here somewhere. So yeah, very happy to have Phage. Who else have we got here? Two figures that are from Maximum Venom, I believe it's from a cartoon show on Disney. Now, I don't know these character designs, but Venomized characters is a unique concept. I did like that Captain America one more than I thought I was going to, which I believe is on the shelf down here somewhere. Yeah, here he is. So here's the Venomized Captain America, which I liked a lot more. I'd like the idea of maybe having like Venomized versions of characters, whether it be Hulk or Iron Man or stuff like that. But that's not for today. Now we've got Spider-Gwen and Miles Morales. Well, Ghost Spider as she's called. I don't know why they can't call her Spider-Gwen on the TV shows. But you will see that they are packed in with pieces as well for the Venompool figure, which is another figure or character design that debuted in the Contest of Champions, I believe, in a game. So yeah, a lot of game figures going around these days, but you can fridge them into your comic display, of course. So I'm sort of losing count of who I've got here, but I think I've got 2 left. So I've got Morbius, who's a 90s style Morbius. Looked very nice. This one's going to be very sought after, I think. I think he was sort of in this wave to sort of go along with the Morbius Sony movie that was coming out, another film that's got Michael Keaton in it and it's got MCU ties. But yeah, this is an updated version, probably better than the one we've got previously. Looks nice. But yeah, we're going to wait until next year to see Morbius film. And then this Now, this is maybe the third, I think the third Carnage release that we've got in recent Marvel Legend time, but this probably looks like the best. This time, all the symbiote tentacles are all sculpted on him. Looks like a very nice figure. You got the Maximum Carnage head on there as well. Yeah, this one's looking very nice. Probably the best Carnage figure that we have, and I haven't got it out of the box yet. It just looks very nice as it is in the box. So yeah, very excited. I think that's them all. I've got boxes all over the place and looking around. I don't know if I've showed off Silver Centurion. I've got him as well. Maybe not do a review. Go and watch Rectangular's review. He does a nice mod so you can get the different heads on there and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm not too sure how I'm going to do this. As I said, the UK does go into lockdown for November, but I'll still be working, so I ain't going to have too much free time, but I'll try and knock out some reviews. Let me know in the comments below what you want to see my stupid opinions on, of course. That's all they are. But yes, always nice to add new characters to the display. As you can see behind me, I'm going to have to build some more shelves somewhere. Running out of room, trust me. As we run down towards Christmas, I'll probably do a room tour because you don't even know what's behind the camera. That's where it gets exciting. But I'm going to leave it there, people. As you can see, lots of Marvel Legends to talk about on the channel very, very soon. I'm still playing catch up with other figures as well. I've still got those X-Men 2-packs to review. So yeah, I'm a little bit behind, but I'll catch up. I'll catch up, people. So hopefully you stick with me. So you know what to do. Check out the videos tab, find the other playlists and all the good stuff. Plenty of videos on the channels. Go and find my live streams that I've been doing as well. But most importantly, help the channel grow. And please, please, please hit that subscribe button. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. And as always, my name is Dan W, and I will, of course, see you on the next one.